A very pleasant day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Auto Review. I'm Ron Velos-Reyes. Today we're coming to you from this beautiful part of Japan. This is called the Sodegawa Forest Raceway. This is a facility to test their pickup trucks, their SUVs, and other vehicles. Of course, today we're test driving the new Triton. In Manila, we call it the Strada. And looks like this is a very interesting event, and we will be able to test the Strada on various surfaces. Well, this is a rare opportunity for us to get to know more about the Strada. The Manila North Tollways Corporation, or MNTC, showcased seamless travel when using the NLEX in an interactive exhibit at the block at SM City on EDSA last February 9 to 11. With the theme, The Essential NLEX or 10, MNTC built a fun, simulated experience of driving through the country's finest expressway. The exhibit also highlighted the NLEX's smooth pavement, world-class safety systems, a toll booth, and a photo gallery of NLEX's famous systems, its state-of-the-art control room, and smiling tellers and patrolling.
Ever-increasing number of vehicles that use the NLEX. And second is the constantly high and continuously rising grades that it has been receiving in the area of customer satisfaction. To me, yun ang pinaka-importanting statistics na will sum up all the achievements of NLEX in the past 10 years.
One of the highlights of NLEX's 10th anniversary was the performance of concert king Martin Rivera. MNTC promises to maintain the NLEX for the Expressway to remain reliable and convenient as they continue to serve motorists in the future.
The first thing we will need to do is SETEX, because we won the concession for SETEX. So it's our dream that the two expressways become one.
Here's an update on the Auto Review Road Safety Olympics. Alongside the games and other activities, the main event was the parade around Seaside Boulevard and the renewal of commitment in promoting road safety of metro cities, road safety advocates and stakeholders, and participating teams from various car companies commenced around Seaside Boulevard. This is Auto Review's continuing campaign in support of the United Nations initiated Decade of Action for Road Safety 2011-2020. The event is also tapping national athletes as advocacy endorsers with the belief that these athletes will be able to contribute in their own way to achieving the advocacy goals. Representatives from the Philippine Global Road Safety Partnership and Automobile Association Philippines also expressed the importance of the event.
On behalf of the Automobile Association Philippines, I would like to congratulate Auto Review for this very successful Road Safety Olympics.
We hope that we can do more of this kind of activity. You have to remember two things whenever you're on the road, either as a pedestrian or as a motorist. One is the vehicle that you're riding or using should be in good condition. Two, if you're driving the vehicle, be sure that you're in good condition also.
There is also a way of relating with the parents without us teaching and directly telling them na, oy, mali yan. It's through the children. Yun.
Next week, we give you the side event, a car show organized for the Auto Review Road Safety Olympics. Following their milestone of producing 100,000 units, Isuzu Philippines Corporation launched the 2015 edition of Isuzu Crosswind at One Esplanade in Pasay City. The minor change in the latest model was the company's way of paying tribute to the car that has brought IPC to where it is today. You know, the Crosswind has been around for quite some time.
We cannot help but continue selling this vehicle because there are so many people Filipinos, especially the OFWs, who are still looking for the Crosswind.
New features that have been introduced in this 2015 model.
We have changed totally the grills, the design of the fog lamps, and headlamps also. The very significant variant which we showed earlier is the reintroduction of the XUV automatic transmission. If you remember, we have this variant a long time ago, but because of the increasing demand of the automatic transmission for an MPV diesel engine with a price ceiling of below 1 million, we decided to bring back the XUV variant, automatic transmission only, and we made it sure that the price is below 1 million, and this is the reason why we have the additional variant, which is actually the reintroduction of the XUV.
The 2015 model of the Crosswind is all about form and functionality, as the car has proven capable to stylishly carry not just members of the family, but also serve as a reliable cargo carrier for the enterprising few. The vehicle now has a new front fascia with a new matte silver grille, redesigned headlamps, a new lower bumper, new wheel designs, and other details. Sportivo X and XUV variants get an aluminum block side stepboard, while roof rails are standard for Sportivo X, XUV, and XT variants for increased cargo carrying capabilities.
I think it's a very practical vehicle. It's a vehicle that most of us, even you, use when you're doing your everyday chores, probably taking the kid to school, using this vehicle to make deliveries to your customer, or to many OFW. This is the vehicle that take them to the airport and bring them home. So it's a very, it's a vehicle that is probably the best used vehicle among the. If you have so many vehicles in your house, it's always the Crosswind that you always take out.
The 2015 Isuzu Crosswind is now available in 5 variants, either in manual or automatic transmission, equipped with modern conveniences often looked for in vehicles in the market today. Isuzu promises to continuously improve its products to maintain leadership in the market's diesel technology vehicles. The 2015 Isuzu Crosswind is priced from 750,000 pesos base model up to 1,195,000 pesos for the Crosswind Sportivo X.
Blues, Bites, Rock and Blues at the Roadhouse, Villa Bay.
Mitsubishi Motors Philippines Corporation is set to introduce the fifth generation of its pickup, the Strada, on March 19 this year. Prior to the launch, we, along with other motoring journalists, had an exclusive preview and test drive of the new Strada variants in Tokyo last November. The Mitsubishi Strada, or Triton in other markets, gained a strong user base worldwide as the company's history on pickup goes as far back as 1978. The new Strada embodies a sport utility truck concept, combining the comfort of a passenger car with the functionality and reliability of a pickup to closely match consumers' diversifying needs. The new Strada has a distinctive J-line to separate the cab and cargo bed, bringing together a comfortable interior and easy maneuverability, and a muscular and dynamic styling, minimalize aerodynamics for better vehicle stability and low fuel consumption. It is powered by a new 2.5-liter Maybach turbo diesel engine, which is both cutting-edge and fuel-efficient, delivering 178 horsepower. Reliability and toughness are also a priority, as chassis and suspension of the Strada are designed to support a wide range of operating situations. It also has an outstanding safety performance with its very own Mitsubishi Motors RISE, or Reinforced Impact Safety Evolution, and active stability and traction control, which prevents wheel slip by controlling unstable vehicle movements. We all had a chance to test drive the variants at the Sodegaura Forest Raceway outside Metro Tokyo. Of course, we were impressed by the truck's acceleration and handling at the 1.2-kilometer racetrack and its stability and climbing prowess when we tested it on a man-made off-road dirt track.
The car has been performing very well. I think this will do very good in the market when it comes in.
Saludo ako sa Mitsubishi, one of the world's leaders in vehicle technology. Itong Mitsubishi test drive natin dito sa Tokyo ay isang may pagmamalaking karanasan dahil sa
kahanga-hanga itong bagong ilalabas nilang sasakyan sa 2015.
We were able to check out the performance of the current 4D56 as well as the new engine that's going to be one of the main feature of this new generation. This is the clean diesel engine.
It's extremely useful on the dirt as well. There's a bit more space inside because of the new technology of production they're using. It lets them compress the side doors. It has a nice level of noise, vibration, and handling optimism that makes it a lot more quiet than you would expect. It's actually a great truck that you could use as a car.
I think with this model, Mitsubishi has another home runner with this one. Congratulations to Mitsu, and I'm sure this will be at the same level as the Montero.
Former Paris-Dakar champion Hiroshi Masuoka also showed us the way as he drove a 4x4 Strada on the rough road course with precision. With its practicality and durability for commercial use, fun to drive, sportiness and drivability, and a great amount of sophistication and comfort, the all-new Strada aims to further refine the concept of it being the first ultimate sports utility truck. Shell Filipinas has organized a new driving challenge to educate motorists to become fuel-efficient drivers. Called the Shell Fuel Save Fact or Fiction Driving Challenge, selected drivers participated on a road trip to Clark in Pampanga to discover more about fuel efficiency. The challenge was inspired by a study which revealed that out of 1,000 Filipino drivers, 92% see being fuel efficient as important, but 75% admit they don't know how.
So in December 2014, Shell actually made a study which we call the Shell Fuel Saved Fact or Fiction. We actually found out that there are a number of myths that are being done by people, although one good thing is that we found out that 92% of Filipinos actually believes that being fuel efficient is important. So that's a very good news.
Driving the Honda Jazz, the City, and the Brio Amaze, participants went head-to-head against select journalists on a fuel economy drive to Clark in Pampanga. The drive included pit stops where teams separated fact from fiction about fuel efficiency.
Our Filipino drivers actually are valuing fuel efficiency, but 75% of them actually say that they don't know how to become fuel efficient. And we saw from that research that a lot of Filipinos are very ingenious in terms of the practices that they do to become fuel efficient.
Shell also invited celebrity host Bianca Gonzalez Intal along with students and journalists to participate in a drive to debunk myths and misconceptions about fuel efficiency.
Fiction pala na ginagawa ko, I don't know if you do it also, but yung wina-warm up yung kotse before starting it in the morning, mali pala yun. No, it does not do anything at all to help become more fuel efficient. We call it burping. Yung parang pag magpapagas, aalugin yung kotse. Tapos, yes, aalugin yung kotse. Tapos they'll put more gas para daw mas maraming magkakasyang gas. But in essence, that doesn't make you more fuel efficient at all.
Automobile Central Enterprise Incorporated, distributor of Volkswagen in the Philippines, has just introduced the Volkswagen Polo hatchback. The Polo hatchback enters the tight competition of the subcompact category, and it will be available alongside the Volkswagen Polo sedan. A two-time winner of the World Rally Championship, the Cars Market will aim for young professionals and first-time car owners as customers.
The motoring public is pleasantly surprised that we actually have a very deep lineup of cars across all price points and of different engines and models and all of that. And so we're pleased to actually be launching the Polo hatchback tonight. But this is just the first of many other models we'll be launching this year.
The Polo hatchback has a sportier exterior compared to the sedan, without sacrificing the Volkswagen signature shape. It is also equipped with halogen headlamps with range adjustment, front and rear fog lamps, a chrome accent front grille, and 15-inch alloy wheels. Inside, the car has a multifunction steering wheel, a 60/40 split folding rear seats, an RCD 320 audio system, an SD card slot, a USB slot, and Bluetooth connectivity. The car is powered by a 1.6-liter petrol engine with 105 horsepower at 5,250 RPM and mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. For safety, the car has dual SRS airbags, 3-point seatbelts for all occupants, ISOFIX child seat anchors, and rear parking sensors.
I was not so much aware of it, that Volkswagen has such a really great history in the Philippines, that you see so many Beetles, so many buses, T1s, T2s in the market. And I'm also very happy to everybody I talk, they know Volkswagen.
The Polo hatchback is priced at 950,000 pesos. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we bring to a close another edition of Auto Review. I hope you enjoyed it. We'd like to thank Mitsubishi Motors Philippines Corporation for inviting us to this exciting test drive of the new Mitsubishi Strada. Until next week, at the same time, here on Auto Review at the People's Television. This is Ron Veloz saying thank you for joining us. Drive safely all the time. We'll see you next week.
We'll be right back.